Greetings once again, fellow girls, guys, and gamers. This is Small Archangel. Welcome to this episode of 7 Days to Die Alpha 16. It's day 83, and come day 84, aka tomorrow in game, we will be welcoming the next feral horde. And ahead of that, we are going to do some preparation and also, if we have time, some work on our living quarters in our base here. So we're not going anywhere today. So for people who like looting, that will be in the next episode. Well, we'll have a horde in the next episode. We'll have that to prioritize. But for the moment, what I'm doing is I'm making a crucible because I want to be able to make steel arrowheads so that we can make exploding crossbow bolts, because that is going to be my weapon of choice for dealing with irradiated cops in the future, because that way I can just carry my crossbow with me and I don't need to worry about carrying an entirely different weapon. So it's going to save a little bit of inventory capacity. That's going to take a fair few minutes to do, however. So for the moment, we are going to focus on the other things that we need to do around the base. So I'm going to find my not my building materials. I don't have any in there. No, we don't. Okay, so we need to make some. I need to grab some iron out of here. Not fuel. Forging materials. Here we go. I've got 730 there. There we go. That should be enough there. So I'm going to need to scrap some more cars, I think, to stay ahead of the curve with regards to having enough iron on me. We need to make... Oh, now there's something else I wanted to make as well, and that's in here. We've got my building... miscellaneous materials. Here we go. And I think it's forging iron we need, but it's been a while. Barbed wire. There we go. Oh no, we just need regular iron. That's fine. Put that back then. There we go. Good. It should just be normal iron after all. Let's see. How much of that can we craft? 73. Well, I need this lot first. So we've got the iron with us, so we know we can do this. Might have to be scrapping some more. I think I had a random horde passing through here before. My spikes need upgrading, but they also need, well, some of them need replacing, not to put too fine a point on it, so let's do that. Where's my claw hammer? I need my claw hammer for upgrading purposes as well. There we go. So, just make sure with no screamers. We shouldn't have. We have nothing firing at the moment to call any screamers in, and that's quite deliberate, because the last thing you want when you're doing ground side base work like this, the last thing you need is screamers showing up and bringing their mates with them. Okay, so we'll just upgrade these lot to the first tier. I'm going to fill in those gaps there as well. Oh, now I've got a bit of damage there as well, but for the moment I just want to make sure that each of these is repaired and upgraded, and we'll replace any that have got trashed. But these are really very useful. I've always been a fan of spikes, but you do have to keep up to the maintenance of them, of course. There we go. And we need steel to upgrade them to the next tier. We're not going to go into steel production just yet. Okay, that's got most of it repaired, but I've run out of iron. It takes even more than I remember to upgrade these, so there we go. Let's just fill in the gaps, and then what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to get some more iron to repair those up, and to perhaps, well, I don't know, we'll upgrade as many as we can, but for the moment we're kind of struggling for iron, where I'm going to need to get a lot more of that. There we are. Just don't want any gaps in there, and then the remaining spikes which I made a while back, I think we may as well place those as well. Although the annoying thing about placing these is that any random horde that just wanders, this is why I haven't done this to this point. They are great, they are very effective, but generally speaking you find it's not the feral horde that comes, the blood moon horde, that it's not just them that take advantage of the spikes on your disco floor. It's any random horde will just wander over them and trash them in the meantime, which is quite frustrating actually, when they just randomly wander under your base and you just think, why don't you just, you know, like walk around them or something? But that is kind of the point, I suppose. Okay, so we haven't got quite enough of them to go all the way around. I've got a few bits of damage on my concrete as well, so I'm going to need to repair that up at some point too. But we do need some more iron. Apart from anything else, I've got some more of those to repair, but I also want to make some barbed wire, and I can't do that because we've run out of iron now. So we'll go and we've got no cars nearby because I got rid of those. Apart from anything else, if we don't get rid of the cars, there's always a danger that they'll explode. Yay, there we go. Which is not something you want on your doorstep. Nice, bonus meat. Okay, so we'll get back in there, we'll get some more iron, and then we'll see if we can make ourselves some barbed wire. Okay, this is pretty much it. That's all the iron we have left. It is a full stack, so we should be able to make plenty of barbed wire. But what I'm thinking is, because when we're fighting the horde, we're always sort of here, and we always have a bunch of irradiated spiders that move like grease lightning, they're pretty quick, and they're up and down the pillars, and they make you dizzy, and they take 1,000 shots to kill them off, and they don't do any structural damage, but I do while I'm trying to kill the damn things. So what I'm thinking, and this has been suggested by a couple of people in the comments as well, which is a good suggestion. What I'm thinking is getting some barbed wire. We don't need 100. Let's just, at least I don't think so. We'll make some first, and we'll put that around the tops of our pillars, and we're going to need some wood frames. And I will make some of those because they're useful. I'm still using wood frames as my main fuel as well. So we'll make a few of those as well. But I'm going to have to make those, I think, in one of my workbenches, because otherwise I'm going to be waiting for ages for them. But we're going to need the wood frames to... oh, our crucible is done. Nice. We're going to need the frames for nerd polling. Getting across our newly placed spikes, and for sort of nerd polling as well. So we'll just bung 25 of those through there. Why not? They're pretty quick to do. And then we have a crucible, which we can put now into our ammo creating forge upstairs, which we'll do. There we are. Got those now. That in my hand. There we go. So we'll head up here and see if we can start some steel arrowhead production. There we are. So steel arrowheads. There we go. We've got iron and clay, and we need all of those in there, and that's great. We've got some of those. So let's see if we can make a full stack. Can we? No. Full lot is 88. Okay. Right. So we're going to need to put some more materials through there, but let's make 88 of those to start with. As I say, we're not going to hopefully need masses and masses of steel arrowheads anyway for our exploding crossbow bolts, because in point of fact yeah, we're not planning on using them all the time. We're planning on using them just when we're in a fix and we find ourselves faced with a lot of feral Zeds or irradiated Zeds or the like. Okay, so let's prioritize repairing up some of these. I know there's some that I didn't get to the first time. There's one over there as well. There we go. Oh crap, that's not quite what I meant to do, but we can do that. And I do intend to, ahead of the horde, as much as we can. There we are. Okay, so I'm going to leave that for the moment, and we'll just see. Now, I need to get across there, so we will do this carefully. There we go. There we go. Little bridge for ourselves. Okay, and then we need to go up to the top of here. Basically, I'll just go here. And then we're not up against our own barbed wire, which would be foolish. And I need my barbed wire. Oh gosh. Let's just put it in place of my axe for a minute. Don't need that. And we're just going to put that around the outside like that. And I might even place 2 layers of it, but we'll see how it works. First off, there we are. And we'll put it all the way around the top like this. They usually go up and down the inside of the post, so I will prioritize just putting it on the inside of the post for the moment. If we go up here, we should be able to get both sides, shouldn't we, really? There we go, that should work, provided it goes in the right direction, that is. I don't want it pointing the wrong way. There we are. There we go. and then hopefully that will, I mean, there's not very much of it, and the irradiated zombies will trash that. Uh-oh. Where is she? Where is the witch? Trashing stuff as per. Oh crap, she's seen me. She's seen me, but I haven't seen her. There she is. Just die. She's died, and she didn't scream. However, that doesn't mean a load of zombies aren't on their way to trash my spikes. Of course they are. Those spikes are for the feral party, not you. It's amazing how much damage a single zombie could inflict on some spikes. As soon as they touch them even once, that's it. Oh crap, he's feral. Oh my goodness. I do wish they'd fix the machete so it would actually work. Oh, yes, I'll have that. So it would actually work so that you could hit the zombies. That would be really useful. Okay, so how many of my spikes did she just trash? Just the one? Oh, jolly good. That's a start. Okay, is there anybody else? Of course there is. There's somebody else dancing on my spikes over here. Yep. Actually, there's several of them. What the hell? Look at them all. It's like they like them or something. You're trying to damage as many of them as you possibly can. You weasel. Managed it too. Look at this. Extensive damage. They touched them even once, and that's it. They're damaged. It's quite frustrating, because really they shouldn't take damage that fast. They really shouldn't. And there's another one somewhere. There he is in the middle. Okay. So we'll take care of him as well. The thing is, I haven't even got... I've got one forge going. And the second you have one forge going, that's it. Loads of zombies start... The screamers start turning up, and... It's a bit poor, really, when you can't... A woman can't have a single forge burning in her base without a screamer showing up. Really, my heat map shouldn't be that epic. Most of the time, I would say, I don't have forge running at all these days, at the moment. And my heat map just never seems to go down. Okay, there we go. So, I've got 2 barbed wire left. There we are. I basically decided that I was going to, you know, sort of put 2 layers of barbed wire. And there's not too much point in putting it on the outside, because I've never seen them running up and down the outside. They're always running up and down the inside, because they're trying to get to me, and I'm directly above them up there. So yeah, let's get rid of that. There we go. And then we'll upgrade as many of these as we can, although... Honestly, the amount of them that get damaged and how readily they get damaged as well. Probably we should reserve some for repairing rather than upgrading, but I will see if I can upgrade at least the middle part, the first layer of them. And they hopefully should... They won't take damage any less readily, I dare say. But they should withstand a bit more punishment at least. And it may be, I mean, there are various reasons why I don't resort to spikes straight away. And one of them is how frustrating I find it that they get damaged as quickly as they do. And require as much micro maintenance as they do. And this is why I haven't done this before. No, I haven't got any concrete on me, so I can't repair that. There we go. So that is my feeling at the moment, is that I'm a little bit ambivalent about this, because I'm not absolutely convinced that this is a worthwhile use of resources. It costs an awful lot of metal, and not just in building them in the first place, but also in upkeep, maintenance, and yeah. Every random Z in the neighbourhood basically just turns up to play on them, and then they're all trashed before Horde Night even comes around. So they tend to be frustratingly expensive. I just walked on one of them without hurting myself. That doesn't seem right. And there you go. You see, these ones are damaged already. They are damaged already. Uh-oh. Doggies. Oh my god. How many dogs? I'm seriously going to die here. That is a lot of doggies. That is a hell of a lot of dogs. Okay, what do we do? Head for a boulder? Head for my base? Kite them over the spikes? Can't do that without dying myself. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is not good. Okay, this is my default position. Oh my god, I'm not going over. Oh, good grief. Straight. Oh! Straight over the top of it. Not what I wanted to do. Okay. Right, this is not good. You're bleeding out. Oh, great. Terrific. Okay, right. Down, Fido. Down, Fido. A lot of lovely hides here, if we can get them. Not that we're desperate for hide at this point, of course. Wow, that was quite a lot of doggies. I'm not sure if they're even all here, but certainly that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Shut up, woman. You've got worse things than heat. 5, 6. That's about 8 dogs that I just took on there. That is a lot of dogs. That was a lot of doggy death just now. And we didn't actually get... Oh, there's another one over there. I knew there was another one around somewhere who had missed me. But he won't this time. And I won't miss him either. Hey, there we go. 1 doggy we can deal with. A massive pack of them. A bit more difficult to deal with. Okay, we're now infected as well. So we've got that to deal with. And a little bit off course. And... I hope those didn't do any damage to my spikes. Because I'm kind of wanting to save those for the feral horde, really. And I know that when I kite the horde around in order to try and kill them on those spikes, I think I'll probably avoid doing that because otherwise I will have 0 spikes left. Yeah, I'd rather just, you know, try and shoot the horde myself and gain the experience for it, frankly. Okay, our 88. Steel arrowheads are done there, which is nice. Let's just see if we can find my ammo. My archery ammo is here. So we're going to need a few more things other than our steel arrowheads, and they need to go in that chest as well, so that we've got everything we need in order to craft those. We're going to need exploding. Yes, these. We're going to need gunpowder, of course. We're going to need duct tape, wood, and feathers. So obviously feathers we've got already. Wood I've usually got in my own inventory, but duct tape and gunpowder is usually in this one here. So if I take half of that for the moment and put that in there, there we go. And then the duct tape is in the floor below in our misc mats, and we'll get half of those. Could probably do with making some more of that, to be honest. And then I've got a lot of stuff actually that wants to go in there while we're about it. And then while I remember, of course I need to de-infect myself. There you go. I know you can use honey for that, but I don't actually have very much of that, because believe it or not, I've got far more antibiotics than I have honey at this point. There we go. Okay, so ammo. We've got that, and we've got duct tape. Okay, but for the moment, let's just see if we can make some exploding crossbow bolts. Let's see, how many of those can we do? We can do 47. There we go. They use a lot of gunpowder. You see, this is why I never want to make too many of those, just because they are very expensive. So we'll put the ingredients in there, and then we can make those in the future. I've got some random stuff to offload in here. There we go. Just get rid of that. And I've got a bit of barbed wire there. But what we do have, which we wanted to sort out, I think it's on the floor below, we have a bit of glass in here, and we actually need to make some more. So let's just make some more business class plates, even though this will of course bring in the screamers. There we go, and we're making quite a few of those actually, but we may as well place the ones that we have, because once we've placed these, we're going to be able to start really furnishing up here. At the moment, I'm kind of concerned that unless I do, let's get that on advanced, shall we? There we go. Unless I have something in place at least, I'm just going to fall straight out of my own windows. We actually want these to be this way around. Yeah, there we go. Now, obviously, business glass is pretty easy to break, and I'm going to do the same thing here as I've done on the other floors, which is to say, oh, let's go over here then. Place this. I'm going to put it just around kind of as a fence so that I prevent myself from falling to my death. And then I'll fill it in later. No, that isn't what I meant. Blimey. Okay, so obviously it's really easy to break this stuff, but I'm hoping that we're not going to get mobbed by vultures or anything like that. And I've never seen a vulture break a window anyway. Zombies with their fists, absolutely, but not the vultures so much. There we go. At least we can't. Obviously, in real life, you could just run straight through that, but I don't think so. Unless we're swinging a weapon, we're not going to be able to do that, so we should be all right. Okay, let's see if we've got any more here. We've got 11, and obviously we've got some more coming through. Quite a few more coming through. There we go. And I've actually got some glass there as well, so let's just put that in our... There we are, in there as well. And we'll place as many of these as we can. But as I say, I don't really want to place any more. I don't really want to put on that copy rotation. There we go. I don't really want to put any more, put any furniture in here until we've at least got our windows sorted out. Apart from anything else, it's going to be perhaps a little more difficult to put our furniture in, or put the windows in after we've got furniture then in the way. So I should put these bits in here. There we go. There we go. This is where our kitchen's going to be. So maybe I'll just sort of try and fill in these windows here first of all. Okay, and we've made most of the furniture that we need for up here. This is going to be our dining table right here. So, and then of course we're going to have a painting job to do as well. And I will do that on camera just to show you guys what kind of I'm planning on doing. Some of it on camera at least. But in the meantime, I think I've got a job of work to do for. Well, I've always got something to do. Let's face it. Now I've been making paint, so I've got some paint there. I have some paint somewhere else as well. I randomly put it in the wrong place. There we go. So we've got some paint there as well. So I'm going to take a ton of paint. Where's my paintbrushes? Well, there's a paintbrush there. Did I put another paint? I put the other paintbrush in the wrong place as well, probably. Did I? I have no idea. I should have a couple of paintbrushes at least, and I've lost one. I don't know where I've put it, but there you go. So I'm going to do some painting, I think, overnight. I'm not going to do any in the upstairs apartments yet because we're not quite ready for that. But one thing we do need really. Let's see, we need to put some paint on the inside of our walls here. Oh, and the one thing that I will do as well before we finish my orange work floor, I need to sort out the wiring, do I not? So we'll go up to the orange maintenance area. And I haven't got a wire tool there. I've only got a couple of wire tools, and I can't quite remember where it is I've left them. There's one. There's one. Okay, so we need to be at the floor below. And a couple of our lights are not wired in, and I don't recall which. I'm going to need my frames for this job. There we go. Okay. Let's just go down. Side. Ah, now these ones we can't gain access because I haven't seen fit to take out the other block, and I should do that. So that is why, probably, I haven't actually got around to... although I think, actually, it's, technically speaking, it's the block above that I need. So let's just nerd pole on up and see. I'm pretty sure, though. But it's this one here that I require. There we go. That, no. In here. Right, okay. So, I think, yeah, it's in here we need, definitely. Okay, and we probably want to take a wire from there. And I don't suppose, yeah, unfortunately, this is why I haven't done it, because I would have to take out some of these bars. Which is really unfortunate. So that is something that we're going to have to do, unfortunately. That's, yeah, I'm going to have to do that. I haven't really got a choice. It's wasteful, it's annoying, but I don't see what else I can do, really. So I'm going to get that sorted out, and I'm also going to wield my paintbrush and do a bit more painting on this building. But the next episode, overnight, but the next episode is going to be day 84, preparation and horde. So I hope that you guys will join me for that. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that like button and let me know. Also, as ever, feel free to leave me your comments, tips, suggestions, share your own gameplay experiences, etc. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Until then, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye bye for now.